up, people of YouTube? This is Carlos here.
What's up, people of YouTube? This is Carlos here, and we're in lower quality. Well, actually, it's about the same quality as my actual camera, which is not surprising at all, to be honest. But we are going to Bedford, Texas today, and we're participating in another limited tournament. Hopefully we can do as good as we did last time. We did have a tournament last few weeks ago in Oklahoma. Didn't do so hot, so I decided not to post anything on it. And I recorded some matches there, but the stand did the same thing in that last duel video, so stuff. But I'm gonna probably just show you what I pull and what my bag is. Probably do some over commentary over this, thinking about what I was gonna go for, what I was gonna pick, what could be my possible deck. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen today, and I might post it tonight, Saturday night today, or Sunday night tomorrow. But you guys will see it then. See ya. What's up, people of YouTube? This is Cutlass again on a Sunday, recording over this video. What you're about to see coming up is me opening up the box, and I open up my packs, and I'm just gonna go through what I saw and what I think of all the things that I could have played. Because there's a couple different choices. I think two sieves were right, and I had a real big decision on the two others. Between two sieves is what I'm trying to not stutter for. But yeah, let's just go through what I pulled. I see a Reap and Sow, which was definitely putting me in green. Swamp Worm, Photon, Prickleback. Aqua Expulsion is like, it actually kind of came in last minute because I thought it wouldn't be good, but it turned out to be MVP, to be honest. So Aquatic Expulsion was pretty nice. We see Jethro Starter, which makes me want to go in red, but I don't know. Slithe's not that good. King Neptus, and then I saw Cobalt, and Cobalt really wanted me to go in light because light felt a little strong, but I only ended up with about 6 or 7 cards in light, and just tossing around the box. But yeah, I ended up going green, black, blue because Neptus and Hydra Medusa was kind of good. I had a few bait for him, but I ended up putting him as a tech, to be honest. But he usually went in mana the whole time. I didn't get to pull him once. I didn't think the dragons. A bunch of people put the dragons in their deck right here. But I thought I wanted to go for a more rushy thing with a bit of more removal than those decks have. Even though a bunch of people have Heat Seekers, and I saw people pull Barrage, which I was pretty scared of with this deck. Yeah, and here we go. We have Razorhead, we have a Logo Scan, we have Skull Cutter, we have Teleport, and Hydro Spy, which really put me into thinking blue is going to be definitely in here, because we have removal, we have draw, and we have a few good creatures on it anyway. Hydro Spy was okay. We have Ice Launcher, which was pretty good for blue, because blockers are always good. We have Bolt Tail, which is kind of late game, but pretty good. Death Smoke ended up okay. Since there's Evos now, it was kind of like Death Smoke was eh. Let me see another Aqua Seneschal. We have Hollow in the back. Memory Storm, not so good though. We have Earth Stomp Giant, but Rusalka in the back, definitely said blue, here we go. But so far, black is like a subpar sort of thing that we have going. We have a couple things going, but blue is a definite must, and green is good. But then I pulled Scared Orb of Gloom Hollow, which definitely says, you know what, I think black should be a good color for me, because I have a bit of removal, and I have a few cards more. but I ended up choosing black because of Scare Adorable and a couple removal, and a few blockers too, and I can attack mostly. There are a couple playable 3-drops and other stuff for black, but I mainly chose mainly chose the removal and blockers for it. Let's just go through my deck choice. See, there's my 1-drops right there. That's Prickleback, Mirror Ooze, and Predict. The Predict was just stuck in there because it's like the only other water card I had, I think. Yeah, I think it's Mirror Ooze is just a really good card now. Really good card in it because it's another blocker, and it can also be an attack in the end. And Prickleback's always good and limited and even constructed. My 2-drops over here are Thorny Creeper, Aqua Soldier, the I can't see it, Scavenging Chimera, and a Sprout. Sprout really helped a lot since I was always ahead. It always puts you ahead of the game. I mean, people put in like bigger ones, like the 5-costing one, but I thought that's too slow since this is sort of a fast kind of thing, unless you have like a stall deck, in which you pulled pretty great for a stall deck. But Sprout was just good enough for me. Aqua Soldier, that was me. It was another water drop on 2, and me forgetting that Aquan and Cyberlord are not the same thing later on in the draft, which is a pretty big mistake on my part. And my 3-drop zone I wanted to make pretty big. I have a Razorhide in the back, Fear Fang right there, Aqua Seneschal, Memory Swarm, Logo Scan, Scare Adorable, Slith, and forget his Skull Cutter. He's just another Slayer, and he's like pretty good, to be honest. He trades with all the things, which is basically what you're going to be doing. You're just going to be trading the whole time in Limited. For 4-drops, I have Reap and Sow, Illusionary Berry, Hydro Spy, Rusalka, Grave Scrounger, and I had a few Cyberlords, just a couple or two, which actually came in handy. Just like, I think I counted 3 when I was playing, if I remember right, and 3 or 2. Either way, I put him in there as another finisher, but my 4-drops seemed fine. Axon's not really a 4-drop, but he's there because he's got the 4 number in it. Grave Scrounger really had a lot of synergy, which is why I thought my black section was pretty good with Skull Cutter and other things like that. Hydro Spy always got me hand advantage, and Rusalka was one of the MVPs, including Illusionary Berry. My 5-drops here were King Neptus, Teleport, Gigahorn Charger, Death Smoke. We had I forget that champion, but he gives other things Slayer, which he actually was irrelevant, sort of, but his body was pretty good, I thought. Raging Goliath, because I had a few Beastkins in there, and I thought it would pretty go well, and it's a 5 for 4, which goes over a bunch of things, and doesn't get blocked by, like, a few a few blockers and stuff. And we also have Ice Launcher, it's just another blocker / body thing. We put Earth Stomp Giant, because I also had, because Gigahorn Charger, I could search it out just to thin my deck. And any other 5,000 and 6,000, which I had 3, so I could thin my deck out pretty well. And my second Shield Blast, which ended up coming in as Aqua Expulsion, which was actually, now I say, MVP. But that's it for my deck. I went 2-2, even split. And I lost my last one, so yeah, 2-2 even split. It was a pretty okay draft, not as good as my first one where I went 3-1, but still still definitely good. Another fun limited game, and I might be posting these in the future when Infernus comes out too. We probably will do another one of these. But I think that's it for this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.